Now student, as I am saying here, that when you will going to define the point, starting point is optional. By default it will going to take 0. Okay, by default it will going to take 0. Keep it in mind, automatically the default position is 0 point. Stop bit is required because where the Python index will going to stop. Keep in mind that all the Python index, these values will not be included in the resulting range. That means your resulting range is what? See here 27, but I have given here 20.20. So the resulting range will not be identified. It is the highest point that how much it can go. Okay, and steps, how you are going to, if you don't specify any steps, by default step is 1. And data type means the parameter that you are declaring, that parameter data type. So in this data type, what you find it that for this particular thing, that means 0 to 8, increment of 2. Okay, so here you see it, start equals to 0, stop 8, step equals to 2. So that means it will go 0, it will start from 0, it will stop at 8, and it will go 2 per space. That means 2 difference will be there. So sequence is what? 0, then next value will be 2, next value will be 4, next value will be 6. So in this way the data type or data parameter can be included. So it is not required every time, it is not necessary every time to specify the data type, because by default when you are specifying your data range and your starting and stop bit, data type will be taken by a default data space. So data space, what? By default it will going to take as a what? Floating point data type. Okay, it is going to take that particular sequence of the data type. This is what the data type pattern will be. Now I am coming to the next program. So let us see the next program, what is there. See here, this is the program where you find that in this program I have used what? I have used some of the particular specification. Very important specification is what? That is a function call. That means I have shown you previously doing many program with a function call. So here you see in the graph also we can do, or we can plot the graph using the function call. What is the function I am calling here? See here, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Then the particular specification or the thing that I am calling, or the function that I am calling, what is fn plot list 1. So what is the list 1? See here, list 1 I have given the different range. Clear? So this is the fn plot list 1. So I am sending this one to where? Sending this one to list 1. Now where, what it should be there? Plot list 1. That means it will take the value of list 1. Title that I have specified, x level also the value I have specified, y level title also I have specified. Now let us see what it will going to show to us. Okay, so see here the output is there here. Now the output is there. So in this output, what you find it, that as I have declared it, okay, as I have declared it, one range only I have declared. What the values in the values range I have declared. So y-axis, based on the y-axis, 50 50 50 65. So it started from this particular position. That means what you say, that by the default position it will going to take the identification of its own descriptions. So as the descriptions of this default, what it you find it in the x level, the values are what? 0 2 4 6 8 10 and 12. Okay, so this is the default specification has been taken by it. Why? Because I have specified only one particular range of a particular number arrays. Okay, array in a number form. So this the arrays in a number form. There you find it that first it goes up to 50 50 50 50. How many times? 3 times it got 50. Then 65 65. 2 times it goes to 65. Clear? So 2 times it go to 75. Okay, so this is the